What's up everyone, it's Dwarfin87 here to bring you a new video. Welcome back to Today in WoW. We're going to be going over the activities for today, and we're also going to be going over any news that happened from yesterday. In addition to that, I'm going to cover the Crimson Descent LFR loot table, which will apply to any difficulty, not just LFR. To get us started, let's start talking about our emissary quest. Today, within the next 24 hours, the Horde has to complete the Sandalari Empire, and the Alliance has to complete the Proudmoore Admiralty. We both have to complete the Champions of Azeroth within 48 hours. And last but not least, you have to complete the Horde and Alliance War effort within the next 72 hours. Sandalari is going to have a total of 3 Champions of Azeroth quests. The first one's going to be located in Zuldasar. It is going to be located in the northern area of the map. We're also going to have one here in Vol'dun, which is going to be Azerite Madness on the east. And the last one here is going to be Azerite Wounds, which is going to be located in the southwest portion of the map. The last 3 quests are going to be located in Kultiras. 2 of them are going to be in Drosbar. The first one being Azerite Empowerment in the middle of the map, and the last one being on the east, which is going to be Azerite Mining. The last one's going to be on Stormstone Valley. It is going to be located on the southeast portion of the map. The Alliance still controls the Warfront. They have 11 hours left. The Battle over Stormguard will be available for the Alliance up until the end of the timer. And if you're a Horde player, this is your time for you to start collecting your resources and start getting ready for turning them in order for us to get access to the scenario. I also want to cover the new wing for the LFR for Uldir, which is going to be Crimson Descent. But let's start with the hotfixes. Along with the hotfixes that came through on Monday, there were some hotfixes that kicked in on the 25th. If you remember from our Brewfest video, the trinkets that Core and Dire Brew drop used to scale depending on your level. They fixed some of the scaling and tuning issues that was related to the Brew Maiden trinkets. They made some fixes to the Laser Matrix for the Heart of Azeroth. For PvP, for the Havoc Demon Hunter, the Thirsting Blades, which is an Azeroth trait, additional Chaos Strike damage now diminished per stack of its buff when combat with an enemy player. For the Time Walking dungeons that kicked in this week for Cataclysm, they fixed a bug that caused the Warforged Time Walking items to not have intended item level. They also fixed a bug that prevented Azeroth power from dropping in Time Walking dungeons for players with a Heart of Azeroth. They increased players' gear power and greatly lowered damage and health of many of the creatures in the end time. Time Walking vendor items now scale to item level 320 for players 120. The Legion Time Walking quest should no longer be offered by Archmage Tymir in Dalaran. For the Battle of Azeroth Time Walking quest, you have to seek out Chronicle Shupa or Tupa, depending on the faction that you're playing with. Alright, so let's take a look at the loot that drops in Crimson Descent. Like I mentioned on the intro, we do have a new LFR wing that opened yesterday. I want to go over the loot table. I know that many of you are probably getting ready to head in there and complete the LFR wing, and you want to make sure you use your seals on the right spots. Now keep in mind that the LFR difficulty of this raid drops 340 armor piece. The normal version drops 355. The heroic version drops 370, and the mythic version drops 385. For everything that you're about to see, those are the item levels that you should be looking at, depending on the difficulty in which you're completing it. The first boss loot table that we're going to be looking at is going to be for the Fetid Devourer. The Fetid Devourer drops only 1 cloth item piece. The name of this piece is called Horrific Amalgam Hood, and it's going to be a Azerite piece. There's only 1 leather piece in this boss as well, which is called Jerking the Aberrant Chimera. It is also going to be an Azerite piece. There's also 1 mail and 1 plate piece. The Fused Monstrosity Stompers are going to be the mail piece, and the Waste Disposal Crushers are going to be plate armor. There's going to be 1 trinket, which is the Frenetic Corpuscle. There's going to be an Agility trinket. And there's going to be a back piece for the Fetid Horror's Tangleclaw. There's going to be 1 staff, which is going to be the Regurgitated Purifier's Flame Staff, and 1 hand axe, which is going to be the Blow Melding Cleaver. Now let's move on to Vectis, which is going to be the second boss in this wing. He's going to have 2 cloth pieces. One of them is going to be the Mutagenic Protofluid Hand Wraps, and the second one's going to be the Cord of Animated Contagion. He's also going to have 2 leather pieces. One of them is going to be the Wrist Wraps of Coursing Miasma, and the last one's going to be the Hood of Pestilent Ichor, which is going to be an Azerite piece. He's going to have also 1 mail and 1 plate piece. The mail piece is going to be the Blighted Anima Grievers, and the plate piece is going to be the Chestguard of Virulent Mutagens. He's going to have a back piece as well, which is going to be the Plasma Spattered Great Clock. He's going to have an Intellect-based trinket, which is going to be the Inoculating Extract. And a Strength-based trinket, which is going to be the Syringe of Bloodborne Infirmity. He's also going to have 2 weapons. One's going to be the Bow of Virulent Infection, and a shield, which is going to be the Vector Deflector. Last boss on this wing is going to be Soul. Soul is going to have only 1 cloth piece, which is going to be the Visage of Ascendant Prophet, which is going to be a Nazarite piece. He's going to have 2 leather pieces, which is going to be the Armbands of Sacrosanct Axe, and the Usurper's Blood Cake Spolders, which is going to be a Nazarite piece. He's going to have 2 mail pieces, one of them being the Cincture of Profane Deeds, the second one being the Crest of Undying Visionary. 2 play pieces available on this boss as well, which is going to be the Imperious Band Brace, and the second piece is going to be a Nazarite piece, which is going to be the Chestplate of Apocalyptic Machinations. No trinkets on this boss, but we do have a clock, which is going to be the Clock of Rippling Whispers. And the last 2 items are going to be daggers, the first one being the Tusk of Reborn Prophet, which is going to be Critical Strike and Haste base, and the Persex, which is the Backbroker, and that's going to be a Versatility and Mastery piece. So that is going to be it on this video, guys. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the like button. I do want to cover some of the loot tables that are going to be available to the Time Walking event, so expect to see those tomorrow. Just from doing 2 Time Walking dungeons today, I got a chance to pick up level 355 armor, so I just want to make sure that that is the case. But I would definitely go in there if you're looking for some gear that is higher than 340. This is Dwarfin87 signing off. See you in the next video.